Good. I gotta clear my throat before I start this. Here we go. Good morning and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for October the 14th, 2020. I'm Mom, but I'm not alone. Let me go see where Ed is. I saw him in chat just a moment ago. So let's jump over there. There he is. Good morning, Ed. Except he's probably got it on mute while he's playing. Well, Ed, if you're out there, hi. How are you doing
Hi
today?
there.
Hi, how are you doing?
Definitely better than tomorrow. Yesterday.
Well, I hope
Yeah.
not better than tomorrow. I hope tomorrow's even better than today.
I hope tomorrow will be better than today again. And currently it looks, well, progress,
Well,
definitely.
that's good. Do you know what happened? Or just something
Uh,
magical?
it's Care said, okay, ischias. That is, yeah, nerve got,
Oh, ouch, ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
yeah, and of course, it's so silly to report my left ham is a pain at the bottom. But yeah, I did a lot of
Yes.
rest yesterday. That meant I was already better in the evening
That's
and
good.
played with a good friend and had fun.
Ah, awesome. Well, I'm glad you're
And
feeling a bit better.
I have now I have several pain-free rest positions. I was pain-free seat positions, so much better than yesterday morning.
I'm glad to hear that. I was worried about you. Good morning, Security Pro. This is an awesome game. Hey, if you got any questions, feel free to ask, either in chat or we're in Discord, but on a private channel today. In the evenings we're open. Yeah, Ed, when I was 21, I decided it would be a really good job to set up some equipment. This is when I worked in electronics. It was pretty hefty, and there's a lot of hauling and moving stuff around. And I was wearing like 4-inch stilettos. And needless to say, that just did in my back. I was bedridden for like 3 days. I couldn't move.
Um,
So I presume you weren't wearing high heels when you did this, whatever it was that happened.
no,
Good.
it was just stood up in Monday evening and ouch,
Yeah.
what the heck?
Yeah.
Just stood up and what the kind of this what the heck things.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I did not do any heavy works or the like where I could justify it. No, I was just standing up from my seat and yeah.
It's nature's way of saying that's what you get for being bipedal. So last night we were having our show. I started a little bit early last night. And we're having a decent show and we're having some fun, and all of a sudden we got raided by Cryptic. So we had 120 people raid us.
Oh, that's a nice. That's nice.
It was fantastic. Wonderful people jumped into conversation. We had a really nice night last night. And I wanted to say thank you to all of them, but also thank you to everybody who just watches us on a regular
Yeah.
basis, because you
My
guys make
opinion,
it.
we would need just one or two more developers slash programmers because at the moment the creative stuff is really good and I like it. It's the maintenance. The maintenance nobody gives you merits for. Just yeah.
Well, I
You just get the blame for the bugs, but
yeah.
never when. But if you repaired, no positive feedback. So that's so. But you need some of those people who can just do the humble jobs, the clerical stuff.
I think to some extent that's what we always see is, people are very aware of the negatives and not so much of the positives. So I always like to try and remind people of all the good things that go on here. Because it is a really good community.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to say it was Jesse Heinig who sent out a fairly long tweet about why they don't talk about some things, because if they do, it just rambles into all the negatives from responses.
Um, uh, Jesse, who did the really, I think it was him who is doing the mission maps a lot.
It
And
could
I
be.
know when he was talking about one of the mission where Landry, where you are on a ground with Lorca and Landry and have the fumaroles, and he really was so happy pushing the technology available beyond expected borders.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yeah, they are, my opinion, they are engaged. They take pride of the work. It's just the boring stuff that should get a little bit more
Yeah.
attention, please. But
Yeah.
okay, no more, no more crying.
Well, the thing is, the same people who are responsible for development aren't necessarily responsible for maintenance.
Yeah,
And you've been there, done that. People up front get the glory and the blame, and the people in the back sometimes have all the grunt work and don't get appreciated. And it's hard work.
yeah.
So we still have an issue with the Gamma Quadrant not being usable in terms of the 3 skirmishes. So not
Same
worrying
is
about
true
that.
for Kobali Prime Act 3.
Yeah, I know. We started to run Kabali last
Currently,
night.
I just use it at a bottomless source for Wadwa. So I get my 60 Wadwa just standing here, firing at them, sending my Lachi Walker. Groot gives them a bad time, Captain Marvel gives them a bad time, and 10 more Wadwas, and I've done the endeavor, but no mission progress available at the
Yeah,
moment.
I was able to run it, I want to say, just last week without an issue.
Yeah,
The patch.
after the when I did it on near the weekend
Uh-huh.
before the Thursday patch, or yeah, so it happened during the Tuesday patch, I think,
That makes
that
sense,
the map
yes.
got damaged,
Yeah, I was a
and
little
it's
bummed.
the map.
And I really
Yeah,
enjoy that map. I enjoy Kabali. I guess I'll have to go do a different version of Kabali then. But I like that one because you get the elite marks at the end. So
you got
nice.
the elite marks at the end, which makes it
Fun.
a good thing to do for your progress. And I always run the Act 2 and Act 1 for the upgrade boosters. Those are cool enough to want, but yeah. On the other side, I don't want to purchase them at the exchange, so it's
No.
a little bit. Yeah,
Nope, nope,
here
nope,
I
nope.
get my cookies.
So while you were gone yesterday, I decided to go back and revisit the war zone to take a look at what was going on. I got through bringing down the house, um, but that's as far as I've gone. I haven't done the House Always Wins or the new one or Alpha, so slowly getting through them. The graphics are lovely. They've modified the plot a little bit, which I like. One thing I don't like is, when you go down to the Kethalo lands and you're in
Uh
the
huh.
farming area, they've kind of taken down the size of the plants so it's a little bit more obvious as to where the farmers are. And they've given you a few more guides to find the Romulan uh, spy, which I don't necessarily like, but overall it's been some nice changes. And it feels a little bit more like Kronos now versus just, a nice blue sky atmosphere. It's a little bit more smoky, a little bit more Klingon.
Yeah, I will visit sooner or later too. I'm pretty sure on
It
that.
was, it was nice. I think you'd enjoy the change in the graphics. Lady Sorella's been upgraded, but I haven't found out if they've made any huge. Well, Kimtar has definitely changed in terms of the character, but I don't know what the outcome is. If they're still gonna kill him off. I like Kimtar. I don't like him getting killed off. I mean, he's Kimtar. But speaking of episodes, I think we finished up Gamma Quadrant, correct? Yeah, we did. Which puts us into Age of Discovery. I don't know if... Oh, no, we were doing the Breens. We were doing Breen.
Yeah, we have a Cold Comfort is on the is the next.
You're going to have to share it with me because my cold call never worked and it's never progressed.
Okay, episodes.
I suppose I should have run cold call yesterday.
Okay. Team invite.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. Now it had to recognize you first.
Hey, they're hiring for Cryptic for Star Trek if you're an environment artist. Looks like they're actually hiring quite a bit of people at Cryptic.
Hiding talent, yes.
Yeah,
always
awesome.
Good.
Yeah, it is. That's a great sign. I wish I had some of those skills.
Yeah. Did you get the mission shared from me?
I have the mission. Yes, I have the mission shared from you. And I will transwarp over there.
Yeah.
Hi, Pi. How are you this morning? So I logged off last night, Pi, right about 10 o'clock when we were all done, thinking I'm going to go straight to bed. Got into my bedroom and realized not only was the bed not made, it wasn't made because everything was in the wash. So I was up for a while waiting for my laundry to dry. Shall we travel to...
Yes, one of those days where you say...
Well, I did the laundry as soon as I got home, thinking I'll throw it in the dryer while we're doing the live stream. And I forgot to do that because it got to be such a great live stream.
Which is not a bad thing.
No, it's a great thing. It was just one of those moments of... Shall we travel to the Rava 2 system?
Yeah.
Traveling. Yes, so I don't know if you heard, Ed, but the Star Trek Las Vegas was officially canceled. So there will be no convention in December. And this was...
Hard decision, but smart decision,
Smart decision, yeah. The hardest part, though, is this was their last year where they were licensed to do it through CBS, which means if they do another convention, it won't be Star Trek per se. Not officially blessed Star Trek.
Or they just negotiate for license
That's
again.
what they should do, yes. But the ones in Europe are still going on because that's through a different company and different situations. But we're going to do a second online event. Probably in January.
Star Trek Online Virtual Con.
Yep. Probably not till January. I'm going to... Because there's so much coming up with the holidays and all that. No reason to make people crazy. Oh, this one!
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, really leave all the button pressing and stuff, cause it's for the stream. It's some people see okay the mission progress, but people do not see what has actually happened when co-captain is doing dialogues and stuff.
So no Matoropan. All right, let's see. I love the questions. Oh, what were you doing? Well, I was doing this. All right, so what do we do next? I think we go back to the doctor. Get hypo spray. Where do... Ah, there we go. I knew they had some over here. But we don't want to do that one. Is this a sports-related injury? No. This is a burn-related injury. Do we have another one? Let's go back and talk to this lady again. What hurts? My left side. Okay. That doesn't really help. Sports-related injuries? Don't think so. Serious trauma, we'll do that one. Let's give this lady some drugs.
Just find the right stuff.
Yeah. Back in the days when we had lots and lots of little mini micro games within there. And back to the doctor.
Yeah.
Help patient on table 3. So we obviously have some mental issues here. Oops, I wonder.
Yeah. I just sit here and look thoughtful.
Altered mental state. So let's see. Bit of a fetch quest. Fortunately, it's all in one room. And back we go. I did talk all about the raid last night, Pi. Let's go get some medication now. I don't want an anesthetic Norazine. Let's go give this patient these drugs. Be happy that your doctors don't go look to see which ones look good. All right, now we go back to talk to the doctor again. Hi, doctor. Let's go talk to the guy in the brig. Yes, Mom does happy dance. Okay, so we don't insult them and things like that. Okie dokie. Be difficult, see if I care. Okie dokie. For somebody who won't talk to you, he talks a lot. All right, so we have to go back and talk to this guy. So it makes it look like we're getting other information. Back to this guy. Ooh, there's stuff over here. I must collect stuff.
Priority clearance recognition, Alpha 1.
Oh, well, thank you for the subscription there. Or more actually, hi, thank you for the subscription, Fred.
Yay!
All right, we have discussed that with Tran. Let's go back and talk to Dr. Costa. Invisible wall. And by the way, good morning to everybody who's joining us. While Captain Cuddle sits here and has coffee with the doctor. Are you just sitting there, sitting there, Ed?
Yeah. Looking smart all time.
Yeah, look at this. Look at him. He's just sitting there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I'm doing all the
I
running
do
here.
the impression task.
Mom has to do all the running while Ed sits there. Okay, well that one was easy. That's a mission, we just run around. Hi Wolfie, how are you today? So Ed has a coffee and a piece of cake while Mom goes running. Are you ready to leave, Ed?
Yes. Actually, I had a caramelized nut. And caramelization was damn near to Jawbreaker class.
Oh, that kind of caramelization, yeah, that'll do it. All right.
But it's now somehow to talk to the doctor. Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, doctor.
Well, I beamed up.
Letting you do all the work did not work.
Ah, you didn't get it.
It wanted me to do it on my own. That's embarrassing. Now I'm not.
Fortunately, there's no reward for it. It's just an XP.
Yeah, but also, it's the door to the next mission.
Okay. That's
That
what
is,
you
we
get for...
cannot do the next mission until either I do this one.
Or till I do cold call.
Yes.
Ah, that explains a lot. Well, I can pick up cold call and do that this evening, and then we can progress to the next one if you want tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea rather than keeping up things by...
Yeah, so everybody gets to watch us do
Yes.
the same 2 episodes again. Blah. Okay, I'll do cold call tonight, and you do cold comfort, and then we'll catch up tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we still have some time here. Do you want to do something else?
Anything you like.
Oh, yeah, that's a... okay.
Yeah, that's a hot task. Do something you like, Mom.
Yeah, I can. Okay, let's look at this. These characters don't have a lot of stuff. I mean, we got too much stuff because I don't have a lot of room. Let's grab Lara. I got way too much junk in here. Tell you what, let's take that and put you there. This tune isn't that good at running patrols, but let's see. How about we do a patrol anyway? Just because I'd like to finish unlocking this ship, and if we do some patrols, I'll get some XP and level up my ship.
Sure.
Okay. So we're still teamed here. Do you have a taste for anything in particular?
We could do an advanced Agala for ship mastery.
Sounds good to me.
So that you switch to advanced, and
I have
we
switched
go
to
the
advanced.
Delta Quadrant for an Agala.
Come on, where's... There we go. Alrighty, I'm launching.
Launching to.
Do one thing though. Ooh, that didn't work. Let's try that again. There we go. I've discovered the big glorious events where you get a billion ships blowing up and tons of light. Makes for really bad videos. There's too much going on.
And takes your computer to its limits, and of course also hard to see what is going on. Definitely.
That was it. Yeah, my computer is happy enough because I cleaned out the hard drive. But yeah, all you can see is things blowing up. You can't figure out who's who or what's going on. Not that I don't like explosions, but since I'm making a new intro video, I figured I'd just get you and Pi and me and DT doing smaller missions. I wish the take items wasn't in front of my face all the time. There we go.
You could rearrange HUD, but then everything that belongs to that class of dialogues is pushed aside.
Yep, that's exactly what happened.
Sensors are picking up small habitation in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with Molehold's temporary hideout.
Did we miss one?
Caisson carriers. Look for explosions.
When you're around, I always look for explosions.
We do what we
Ooh, there we go.
where we want.
Got a specialization point.
So I've slowly been respecking all my tunes.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum of their comms now, but it was probably a call for assistance. I'm taking you with me.
That's only your opinion, dude.
Thank you for your assistance. The K's on. We have the suspect in...
Let's see how that helped out things. And the demo record should hopefully end, and it did. All right. Ooh, yeah, that definitely helped. I'm almost up to tier 5. I mean, really close to tier 5. Large help. Zoop. So I'm liking this Balth. I still have to think about where to go next after this, since this is the end of my ships, I think. Time to get serious about getting a permanent ship for this one. At least a temporarily permanent ship. Shall we do another patrol since that only took a moment?
Yeah, sure.
Okie doke, we're still teamed
Looks
up.
like any patrol would give you now the final
Yep, that'll take me
step
over.
to mastery, and that should, always pay. It's cool.
How about ninth rule?
Ninth rule, always cool insult, giving Madran
Giving him a
a
little what
visit
for.
again.
All right,
Yeah.
ninth rule launching.
Looks like there was a
Oh,
fight.
But
Sorry to...
Take the car.
The Carter is ready
There
to
we
assist
are.
you.
Lead the way. Sure got to follow. Reading a single Ferengi vessel, Marauder class. They've decloaked.
I thought I made myself that. Leave enough of their ships for salvage. I'll be under cloak.
you know,
Alliance and
Matron,
Ferengi working together? Yeah. this'll
there will
end
be
well.
some ships left for salvage, but it won't be us.
Leaving the dirt for us. Attitudes.
We've got
Oh, I took away your thingies. Yeah.
I know where the Bajoran orb of acquisition is.
The Birmingham is ready for...
I can...
Oh, we're coming into that season when it looks like the beautiful Christmas trees of death. Oh, a Terran Empire cruiser. How fun. An ex-Terran Empire cruiser. Oh, shoot. I forgot to pick up loot before I left. Dumb. Dumb.
The dialogue loot combination is
It's annoying.
can get
Admitted,
into a mess,
yeah, admittedly, I
especially
didn't
when
have
they
much room.
change it by now from mission to mission.
Yeah. Yeah, I still think, I always check when Cryptic's hiring in case they need somebody to come out and figure out how the heck to use English as a language. Because there's typos and grammatical errors and things don't quite mesh up. But somehow I think that may be a little niche for a job, but it would be fun. All right, let's see where this one is. The Tarochi. Okay, yay, what did we get out of that one? Spore-infused anomalies. I can live with spore-infused anomalies.
One of the goodies for science. The other goodie is the mastery from the Reason Weather Control ship. EPG ships love those.
Oh, I already had that one. Okay. I'm happy with that. What ships can I reclaim? Let's see. I don't know if I've ever done ships. Well, apparently I've done all the ships I can reclaim. Grumble.
Event-wise, from the it's a young account has few event resources. So just,
I know,
there
especially
will be new stuff coming during the time.
yeah, there'll be the new winter ship, but in the meantime, got to think about a new ship to replace this one. I'm so used to having too many ships and not knowing what to do with them.
Anything that is lingering in the sea still waiting for you?
Sadly, no. I've got nothing waiting for me. Yeah. Ion stream projector, and that's it. Let's promotions. Let's see if there's any promotions. Yeah, we've got a bridge officer, but no extra ships. Bummer.
Maybe just in ships tier 6.
Say that again?
Just look into the ships. Reclaim tier 6. Maybe something?
Nah.
And apparently...
Not on this account. So.
Okay. And what did I see or see not in the all?
Yeah, these are the 3 and I've used them all. Just switched out from the Intel.
Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave, be aware that the thing that's going to be in August is not a Star Trek convention per se, because Creation no longer has a agreement with CBS. That's subject to change. So I'm not quite sure what's going on. But we may go out there, if it's not an official Star Trek thing, we may go out there just to have some fun. I don't know if we'll go out there as Star Trek Online. We'll play with that one. But who knows?
Okay.
And we're planning, well, we're not planning, we're contemplating going out to Utah to visit Borg King sometime in the late winter, maybe. So might have to do a run through Albuquerque. Get ourselves some Christmas stuff. So Ed, do you know what Christmas stuff is in Albuquerque?
Not really, no.
Okay. Albuquerque has the most awesome chilies, not like spicy chilies, or peppers rather. Yeah, no, chilies. but not like hot spicy, but incredibly flavorful. And when they turn them into the sauces, some are green and some are red. So when you order food, you might order with red sauce on it, you might order with green sauce, or with Christmas, which is half green and half red.
Nice.
And oh my God, it's so good. I swear it's unique to that region. You can't get anything like it here. But delicious, delicious. I can't wait to go back.
Okay. Beam to First City.
So, October 19th, that's coming up. That's coming up. That'll be, what, Monday? Yeah, so Monday you should have some news. Fortunately, now we've got a couple extra weeks to get things planned out. But as I said, we'll probably still go. But maybe just go and enjoy it this time. It should kind of be nice. So what shall we do, Ed? I've got almost 20 minutes left.
Okay, I have disruptor damage on ground, which would be a nice Pavo.
Ooh, okay.
Just let me switch to another character who has the rifle
Okie doke.
and pass it through the account bank, and then we can team up into a Pavo ground.
Okay, I think I can do that on this tune without looking stupid.
Two of us together, and two not so strong look strong in a team of two. It's definitely you have a mate with you and things work considerably better. Where is the... There he is.
So, that wasn't very useful to me the other day. Go. How are you doing today, Wolfie? I am doing so good. So there's good news on the home front. My husband's cancer is not what we thought it was, and the doctor is very optimistic that it's something super treatable. No long-term consequences, and just yay!
Oh, that is, yeah.
Yeah.
That is cheerful news.
Yeah. Because they were pretty sure they knew what it was. The first test came back, and they're like, well, that's not what it was. That's a surprise. And so did some more tests. Well, it's nothing really horrible that we found, so it's probably one of this, or this, all of which I can treat. So yay! Which is kind of nice because while it still keeps us 2 years away from moving out here to Indianapolis, it means that next year to celebrate, we're going to go, if we can, to Europe and do a river cruise.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay, Captain Cuddles can be re-invited.
All right,
I now have a disruptor rifle, and oh, that is looking so nasty.
Shall I queue us up for Pablo Dissension?
Sure.
And Elite?
No.
Advanced?
Yes.
Okay, advanced it is.
There's a difference between brave and megalomaniac.
Yeah. That's a really good question, Pi. I think a lot of it will depend on what's going to happen with Vegas and also with this new job if I get it. But the thought was we'd take a week cruise in either Germany or France. Haven't decided that yet. Then zip up to Sweden.
Yeah.
And visit family depending on what their plans are. But if that doesn't pan out, may come back and do the Star Trek Online tour, go visit Ed, and then come visit you. Maybe take a side trip off and visit Beardy if we ever find him again. And whoever else is over there, maybe go and see Musin. As I said, yes, there will be cake. And we can take a picture of it so folks will know that the cake was not a lie. Of course, this idea of running off and doing pavo really requires that there's 3 other people out there who want to do pavo. Well, I'm sure that Frost has had European sweets which are not anything like American pastries. I mean, American pastries tend to be really sweet. And when I've been over there, they're not super sweet. I mean, there's sweet things. I don't know if you've got it in your region, Ed, but there's like this gingerbread type cookie that's very spicy.
Yeah, we have plenty variants of those, and it's all kinds of those available in all Germany, and it ranges from just pleasantly sweet and I would say light flavor to spicy and still good variety of stuff. It's yeah.
So the region where I used to work at Christmas would have this spice, whatever it is, and they'd make it in small, almost bite-sized, 2 bites worth, and then dip it in chocolate. So not only was it very sweet in the first place and also very spicy, then putting it in chocolate on top of that was, you could eat one of them. It's like a Lebkuchen, but that's not what it's called. It's a regional variation on it.
Yeah. Also, what also works with the spicy ones is just milk. Yummy.
Actually, we would find these nice little coffee shops, and even though it was middle of winter, we'd sit out and have our coffee and cookies. I miss Europe. It was so good. Actually, living where I am now, while my apartment's relatively large, it's kind of Spartan. Like when I was living in Europe, you get enough to get through the day because fridges weren't super huge. And we'd get just enough bread and meat and cheese to make lunch and dinner. It's one thing to go out when you're there for 1 or 2 days and you go out for all your meals, and after a week it's like, who wants to eat out at a restaurant 3 times a day? Ugh. At least I don't want to eat at a restaurant 3 times a day. Let's see, how am I doing on fleet stuff? No fleet marks. I've got some fleet credits. I've got some dilithium. Might need to make a run over to the fleet stores. Oh, there we go. Papua Dissension. Accepting.
Yummy.
Okay, the basic recipe is the same one you use for Printin, but it's made thicker at Christmas and then dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, the Printon are the fluffy ones in many cases. Oh,
Yes.
oh,
Yeah.
drooling again.
And American gingerbread cookies are more like peppercocker. Super thin, very crisp. Yes, Mr. Dave, I will update those today. Oops, timed out. I'll be right there. I will get
Yeah.
those updated as we try and figure out what the heck we're going to do. But as I was saying earlier, and I don't know if you heard this, Mr. Dave, we are thinking very seriously about another virtual convention in January before the anniversary event. But I'm going to run it past Cryptic and make sure we're not having any issues with them.
And as usual, Mom, cuddle the rainbow.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay, got all my stuff there. I've got something more effective than that. Drink a little tea if I get tired. If I get any downtime today, I'll work on that at work, Pi, and get that to you. I'm going to go off to my right and do this one over here. All right, where are you, Captain Cuddles?
Okay, follow me.
Okay.
Follow the.
Follow the bouncing
okay.
Captain Cuddles.
Yeah.
He looks like he's moving fast, but we know he's not. Just looks that way because he's so tiny.
Oh, for some reason there is already one here, one on the other. Okay.
Do you want to go back and take the third one?
No, there is a team of 2 and team of 2, team of 3 is fine.
Okay.
Team of 4 is usually one in problem though, or he just said, Andrew, I would like to send assistance, but team of 2 and team of 3 is perfect.
Oh. Legs is doing his work. Thank you, Legs.
Yeah. Or as I would call him in German, Beinchen. Not just Bein, which is like a Beinchen. So diminutive.
Yeah, I have to do a lot of changes there. Third one get one? No. Kapow hasn't done hers. Welcome to Pavo as I make you all go away. Sorry.
Has been purified. Advance to the next one.
Fine, I'll just bite you if you're going to be that way. There you go.
Yank! They rooted me. Do I look like Root? Nope.
Do we have all 5 over there, Ed?
Yes, I did all first agonizers and then crystals.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Get him, Legs. Get him. Good boy. By the way, I discovered you can bite Tholians. They don't like it either.
Yeah, a little bit crunchy for my taste, but
Yeah.
okay.
But, you know, texture. Crunchy on the outside, chewy on the inside. It's like a good candy.
The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one.
That's the last one here, right? I'll take the
Yep.
shortcut and transport back.
Yes.
And under the waterfall. Looks like they put a dent in this one too.
Terran reinforcements have arrived. The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one.
Ooh, goodness, didn't realize it was quite this late. No problems.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Got them all? Okay. I love the dramatic deaths.
Oh, farewell, world so cruel.
Exactly. I also need to upgrade my orbital strike. That's not very devastating.
Yeah, you want the
Well
trait.
done.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like the Terrans are retreating.
All right, I'm going back to the spire.
Waiting for the cutscene before.
Reading
Just
Terran
less
transporter
button
signals near
pressing.
the spire.
Ah,
Heads up. Return to the
Beam me back, baby.
yeah.
All right, where are we going to go?
I would say just yeah, perfect one where I'm standing here.
Okay.
When you have yeah, essentially two ways. One way from outside, one way from inside. Two people is tactically reasonable. Yeah. Some people even like to go to the far side here and ambush, but that's, well, just a matter of taste. Maybe I'd try it.
It's kind of fun, especially if you've got mines or something, you can just lay them in up there.
Ah, that kind of the engineers decorating the battlefield. Also cool if you have a wide range rifle.
Clearly. I do like it when they walk backwards and fall off the edge of the cliff.
Yeah, wide beam rifle. Best cool stuff you can pilfer from the Romulan stores. And the team is doing exceptionally
General,
well.
the Terrans are sending in their elite forces.
Try to be interesting when you die. Heck, if you're smart, you'll stop
The Terrans placed an agonizer by one of the roofs. Destroy it, quickly!
You're gonna pay for that, jackass!
I don't think so.
Corey!
Ta-da!
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Enough.
Yeah.
Might be
All right, not a bad way to end the day. Yeah, Mr. Dave, I totally know what you mean about not committing, but I'm curious to see if if Creation doesn't extend their agreement if somebody else picks up. And that could be fun. That could be seriously fun. All right, folks, I need to go to work and go make some money so we can figure out what we're going to do for Vegas. Ed, thank you
Have a
as
good one.
always for being awesome.
And everybody else, stay well and do not get the
Just stay
trains hit you like they did with me yesterday. That was not a pleasant day. No, not at all. But yes, today I'm already again in the mood to ramble about it. And yes, you know you cannot keep me from fun.
Yay!
Have
All
a
right.
good one.
Have a
and
good one, everybody. Go ahead, say it, Ed.
Stay awesome, as Wolfcat says. Bye.
Bye-bye.